What if I told you that the state of your desk was actually a direct reflection of what's going on inside your head? Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful Japanese concept called Shitsuke. And trust me, it's about so much more than just tidying up. It's really about building an architecture for a more disciplined, more focused mind.
So let's start somewhere really personal. Your room.
Okay, so I want you to actually do this with me. Take a second, look around. I mean, really look. At your desk, your bedroom, maybe even your computer desktop. What story is that space telling you right now? I'm guessing for a lot of us, the story probably starts something like this, right? Just stuff. Papers, clothes, maybe a million digital icons all over the place, scattered without any real home.
And here's the thing, isn't it? That external clutter, it almost always mirrors what's going on inside. It's like a picture of a mind that's just being pulled in a dozen different directions all at once. And that feeling, it just leads to this constant sense of chaos. You know the one I'm talking about, where you feel like you're just reacting to everything around you instead of, acting with any real intention. Now, this idea that our environment reflects our mind, it's probably not new to you. I mean, we've all heard advice like clean your room. And it's really advice about sorting out your own head, right? About taking control of that one little corner of the world that you actually can influence.
Okay, but what if this whole thing goes way deeper than just a one-time cleaning spree? What if there's an entire philosophy behind this? One that's not just about tidying, but about maintaining order as like a permanent state of being.
Yeah, this is where it gets really, really interesting. Because now we're moving past the simple act of cleaning and into a much deeper principle. It's a huge shift from just what you're doing to how you're living.
All right, so let's put a name to this system. It's called Shitsuke. Now, it actually comes from a well-known Japanese workplace philosophy, 5S, but when you apply it to your personal life, man, that's where it gets really powerful. We're talking about creating a culture of discipline that's so deep, so ingrained, that being orderly just becomes second nature. You don't even have to think about it.
And this is the part that really made it all click for me. Think about how we normally talk about discipline in the West. It sounds like a chore, right? Something you have to force yourself to do. Shitsuke, it's completely different. It's not about gritting your teeth and forcing yourself to clean. It's about becoming the kind of person who just naturally has a clean space. It's such a subtle shift, but it's a game changer. It's moving from just an action to an identity.
So the big question is, how do we actually build this internal architecture? Well, it all comes down to three key pillars. Okay, let's break this down. Pillar number one, a place for everything. I mean, everything. Every single object you own needs to have a designated, logical home. Your keys, your papers, even your digital files. Second, you need a ritual for reset. This is just a simple routine, maybe daily, maybe weekly, to put everything back in its proper home. We're talking like a 5-minute tidy up before you go to bed. That's it. And third, and this is the big one, you have to shift your mindset. You have to stop thinking of cleaning as this huge, awful project you have to do every month. Instead, you start seeing order as this continuous, easy, low-effort process. And what's so brilliant about this is that it flips the whole idea of discipline on its head. You might think creating all this structure and these rules is restrictive, but it's the total opposite. You're actually liberating your mind from that constant, low-level hum of stress that comes from chaos. All that mental energy you were wasting just looking for stuff or making tiny decisions about where to put things, it's suddenly free for you to use on what actually matters. And this is where it gets even more powerful. Because the real beauty of Shitsuke is that this principle, it doesn't just stop at your physical desk.
I mean, just think about all the possibilities here. You can apply this to your entire digital life, right? Creating a clean, logical folder system on your computer. You can apply it to your time by structuring your daily schedule with real intention. You can even apply it to your mind by consciously deciding what information you let in. It's really about giving everything in your life, from your big projects to your personal goals, a home to come back to. It's kind of like installing a universal operating system for clarity.
And all of this, it brings us right back to that core, really powerful idea we started with. Because here's the powerful truth at the heart of all of this. Every single time you decide where something belongs, every time you do that simple little reset ritual, you're doing so much more than just organizing your stuff. You are literally reinforcing pathways in your own brain, pathways for order,
for focus, and for discipline. You're actually building the mental architecture you need for deeper, more meaningful thinking.
So I'll ask you again, take a look around you. What kind of scaffolding have you built for your thoughts today?